Welcome to Arsenal Studios. This is Learning English with Movies. Today, we're diving into a world of angels, demons, and exorcisms with a dark, supernatural thriller from the early 2000s, Constantine. With its gritty style, religious themes, and action-packed sequences, Constantine is a must-watch for fans of mystery, horror, and comic book stories with a twist. We'll also practice using complex sentences with relative clauses, defining and non-defining. If you are new here, the goal of this channel is to help intermediate English language students practice and improve their English skills by using movies as the main topic. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Released in 2005 and directed by Francis Lawrence, Constantine stars Keanu Reeves as John Constantine, a cynical exorcist with a troubled soul. Cynical, distrustful of others' motives or the world in general. Based on the DC/Vertigo comic series Hellblazer, the film introduces us to a version of Los Angeles where angels and demons secretly walk among us. Constantine is no ordinary man, he has the ability to see the true forms of angels and demons hidden within human society. Because of this, he lives a life full of conflict and danger, trying to maintain a balance between heaven and hell. John Constantine isn't saving the world for glory. He's doing it because he's already been to hell, and he's desperate to avoid going back. Desperate, feeling a strong need or desire, often in a hopeless situation. Constantine once tried to take his own life, and in the rules of this world, that means eternal damnation. So now, he hunts demons, hoping to earn redemption from heaven. Redemption, being saved or forgiven, especially from sin or wrongdoing. But Constantine's mission becomes much more urgent when he meets Angela Dodson, played by Rachel Weisz. She seeks Constantine's help, and soon the two of them are pulled into a much larger mystery involving half angels, half demons, and a dangerous plot from the underworld. Underworld, a hidden or secret world, often referring to a place of the dead or a criminal/demonic realm. As Constantine and Angela uncover the truth, they encounter all kinds of supernatural beings. Although it received mixed reviews when it first came out, fans of dark fantasy and comic book adaptations have come to appreciate its unique style, memorable characters, and philosophical themes. And with Keanu Reeves' stoic performance, the movie creates a brooding atmosphere that sticks with you long after the credits roll. Brooding, dark, moody, and filled with quiet intensity. In 2014, Constantine made the jump to television with a short-lived but memorable series on NBC. The show starred Matt Ryan as John Constantine, bringing a version of the character that was closer to the comic books, sarcastic, trench coat wearing, and deeply haunted by his past. Haunted, disturbed or troubled by ghosts, memories, or guilt. The series followed Constantine as he traveled across the US, battling dark forces, helping innocent people, and trying to stop a coming supernatural apocalypse. Although the show only lasted one season, it gained a cult following for its gritty tone, clever writing, and Matt Ryan's standout performance. Cult following, a dedicated fanbase that continues to support a show even if it wasn't a mainstream hit. After the show ended, Matt Ryan continued to play Constantine in other DC projects, including Legends of Tomorrow and animated films, keeping the character alive for fans of the occult detective. After nearly 20 years, it looks like John Constantine is finally making his return to the big screen. Keanu Reeves, who first portrayed the trenchcoat-wearing occult detective in the 2005 film, has revealed that progress is being made on a long-awaited sequel. Reeves, who has been vocal about his desire to revisit the role since 2019, recently confirmed that he and director Francis Lawrence have developed a story and pitched it to DC Studios, and got the green light to begin writing a script. Vocal, to speak openly and clearly about your opinions or desires. While plot details are still under wraps, Reeves hinted that the sequel will remain true to the original's bleak and gritty tone. Under wraps, kept secret or hidden from the public. Director Francis Lawrence added that he, Keanu, and writer Akiva Goldsman have been actively collaborating and are excited about the ideas coming together. As fans eagerly wait, this new development promises a return to the dark, supernatural world of Constantine, continuing the legacy of a character that has stayed alive in TV and animated series, but has been sorely missed on the big screen. Before we continue, I would like to invite you to check out our Learning English with Movies book. The Learning English with Movies book was designed for intermediate English language students who love movies and filmmaking. You can practice your English skills by reading about your favorite movies, learn new key vocabulary and grammar, and confirm your comprehension with fun quizzes. The Learning English with Movies book is available for sale on the link below. For more information as well as fun and useful tips and recommendations, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Now, let's practice some useful grammar structures, complex sentences with relative clauses, defining and non-defining. In English, a complex sentence is a sentence that includes one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. A relative clause is a type of dependent clause that gives more information about a noun. These clauses often begin with words like who, which, that, whose, and whom. Defining relative clauses. These clauses give essential information about the noun they follow. Without them, the sentence would lose important meaning. They do not use commas. Example: the demon that Constantine exorcises in the opening scene is trying to break through from hell. That Constantine exorcises in the opening scene tells us exactly which demon we're talking about. Angela is a detective who wants to understand her sister's mysterious death. Who wants to understand her sister's mysterious death gives essential information about Angela. Non-defining relative clauses. These give extra, non-essential information. The sentence would still make sense without them. They do use commas. Example: John Constantine, who can see angels and demons, tries to stop hell from taking over Earth. The part "who can see angels and demons" adds interesting information, but it's not necessary to identify who John Constantine is. Gabriel, who is an angel, believes that humans must earn salvation through suffering. We already know who Gabriel is, so this clause just adds more detail. Thanks for watching. What did you think of Constantine? Were you intrigued by its dark take on heaven and hell, or moved by John Constantine's personal struggle for redemption? And if you had the power to see demons walking among us, like Constantine, what would you do with that gift, or curse? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there! No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!